All right, now I got to start all over. This thing just loves to shut my sound off. All right, should be working now. So now I can go back and say hi to everybody and just start all over. Mississippi Mary, Dawn, Pat Basso 3, Mikey, Tom, Daniel, Jaji. Yeah, I got a little distracted because I spent the last 2-3 days going through a bunch of wheat pennies and putting them in my albums and making sure I have all of them. And then I have a bunch left over, so I was making a little gift package and I ran out of time. It was time for me to log on. So I don't know what this penny is. Fiddle dee dee. And I can't see it, so I'm gonna have to bring that silly microscope back up again so I can see what this is before I write it down on this envelope. Come on. So anyway, we are on day 11 of the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, there, it finally woke up. And that is a 49D. All right. So, all right, I got it now. Little pile of pennies. I think we're going to give them away in the Santa race. Anyway, tomorrow is the 12th night, which is the end part of the 12 days of Christmas. And then the following day is the Epiphany. So all the prizes I have not given away by the end of tomorrow night will carry over to the big Epiphany celebration, and we'll be giving up all the rest of the prizes on that day. So we still have tonight, tomorrow, and then the big finale. So there's still 3 more days in which you can win all kinds of groovies. So, got a couple of things I want to tell you about. Whoops. Let's not do that. The other day I was at Walmart and I told the story about what happened at Walmart with the produce lady hitting me with the cart and all of that stuff. And while I was telling that story, I did mention that I had found some coins in the Coinstar machine. Well, there were 4 quarters and a couple dimes and a nickel and a couple of pennies that were in the chute of the Coinstar. And I finally got around to taking them out of my purse today and looking to see what they were. And it was an interesting collection, and I'm going to show you what, at least the quarters. The dimes were nothing. I don't know why the Coinstar rejected any of these coins except one. But anyway, if you've been watching the car wash quarters on the Monday night show, well, here's a 2021 that didn't really excite me too much, except that I need to make sure I have one in my album. But I have a book, an album that of the 50 state quarters that I was hoping to finish to be able to give away. And that fell out of the book. Sometimes they don't stay very well in these albums. I don't know why. But anyway, I got this one album and I got it all the way down to where we need in the territories, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. And for some reason, we were missing Utah. Well, guess what I found in the Coinstar? There's our Utah. So we'll be putting that in, which leaves this book almost complete, except that I don't have Puerto Rico, Guam, or the Virgin Islands. So, but we did get one quarter closer to filling that. And then I had, guess where? Michigan. Yep, it's right, folks. I found Michigan in the Coinstar, so I'm going to take that as a sign. And I had this 2021 that I just need to see if we need. And then the last one, which is the only coin that I understand why Coinstar rejected, is a Canadian quarter that was in the chute there. There's the Queen. And this is, where's the date on this rascal? Come on, Canada. Be kind. There it is, 1975. So I need to put that in the box with the foreigners. So yeah, that was the quarters that I found in the Coinstar the other day. I just thought it was funny that I found the missing Utah, I found a Canadian, and I found a Michigan, which is where I am going to be moving. Oh, here's the 2 dimes. Oh, and I got 3 pennies out of there too. I haven't looked at yet. The dimes were a 2015p, and I'm guessing maybe it got rejected by Coinstar because it had a little chunk out of it. This one, I have absolutely no idea why it got rejected by Coinstar. I don't see anything abnormal. So I picked up a couple of dimes. And where's my little dime container? Oh, there it is. And then these 3 pennies, which I haven't looked at yet. They don't look, I don't know why these would have been rejected either. There's an 86, a 2000, and sorry about my manicure and that I don't have gloves on, 1996. Those 3 I have no excitement about, so they're going in the take it back to the bank money. So anyway, that was the haul from the Coinstar machine. I don't ever turn down free money. I mean, I just don't. Why would I? I mean, I know a lot of people that metal detect that won't dig a penny signal. Honey, I dig them all. I don't care. Because a couple of times I have dug penny signals that there was something else down in the hole. So why not? I mean, it's money. I'll keep them monies. Money, 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 money. Money. All right, let's start giving some stuff away. How about we start out with the Santa race? Sounds like a fun to me. Yeah, I got sanitizer right over here. Plenty of it. They just sent me a whole shipment. Yep, it all spends the same. You are correct. Oh, wow. Says there's 14 people here already. That's pretty good since I started only 11 minutes ago. That's more than one person a minute. I can be happy with that. Let's get the Nightbot fired up here. Get him ready to start counting people. All right. Everybody post. Everybody post. Everybody post. So you can get counted on the drawing. Hi, William. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Silver Bull. Hey, Mike. It's getting groovy in here. There's Denmo. Getting some groovy folks in here. Those who missed it last night, I did my 777 giveaway that I was supposed to be able to do last year, and then I got sick and I never got to do it, and then they knocked me down. Well, thank you, Silver Bull. They knocked me back down to below 777, so I had to work my way back up, and last night we were sitting at 777. When will I use the comment video again? I'm not telling. I'm not telling, but I am going to use it one more time. But I'm not going to tell you when. All I can tell you, it's going to be in the next couple of days. Mikey, you like to be the spoiler alert, don't you? No, I do not want you to post it right now. I will post it when I have done what I want to done. And then it'll get posted again. And I also have a couple of other videos I'm working on that are for very specific things. Yeah, Dawn. Dawn, I like Dawn's. Dawn's like, what comment video? We early on in the drawing used the first video of M3 with his organic catnip banana as a comment video. And a lot of people enjoyed that one. So I'm probably going to pull that back up, or the subsequent video as a comment video. But Mikey really likes that catnip banana thing because he started it. He sent M3 the first of his catnip bananas, and M3 had the same reaction. Oh, and to those who saw me bail out of Ida Herring's channel this morning because I had posted that there was something wrong with M3, he's fine. He had a little bathroom issue this morning, and this may be too much information, but I'm sitting here in the living room, and I was on Ida's channel, and all of a sudden M3 comes running through the living room, and he's howling like something's biting him or something, and I didn't know what the heck was going on, and he's running around and just, and he just doesn't do that. So I said, something's not right with this cat. And apparently he had a little problem with pooping this morning. And that's the best way I can put it. And he had a little dingle-doo hanging out of his derriere. And it was just making him crazy. And so I had to go get some tissue and fix him up, and then he went into his box and did the rest of his business, and he was fine. But he sounded like somebody was killing him. Mr. Diggs, always glad for Cad. Hey, yeah, I am too. I save all the clad. Yeah, yeah, he was okay. It's just I'd never seen him act like that because we've never had that issue. And I've had that cat. Let me see. I got him in 2016 when I got him for Christmas of 2016 when I was living in Michigan, and he was a gift from my friend Question Mark, the singer of Question Mark and the Mysterians. Um, Someone had abandoned him out by Q's farm, and the feral cats out there were beating him up, and it wasn't a good thing. And my last kitty had passed away about a year and a half before, so I kind of was ready to have another kitty. And so I had told Q, if he can't fit in with the rest of them, just, I'll take him because I need another kitty man. So I've had him for quite a while, and he's never, ever been sick a day except for one time when I had put him in, of all places, the veterinary kennel, because I had to go to a funeral down in Florida. And when I came back, he had a little respiratory thing that he had picked up in the kennel. So I did persuade them that they needed to pay for the treatment of the cat because the cat wasn't sick when I brought him in. So anyway, he's never been sick. So when he went running through here this morning howling like that, I thought maybe he had like eaten something that he found on the floor, or stepped on something sharp. I didn't know what the heck was going on. Need burger buns and cheese. Oh my goodness. Do you have anybody that will deliver to you, boat? Believe me, I understand. I have not contracted COVID, but I have been in quarantine twice because of people in our building having had it. And I know what it is. And you're sitting here and you can't go to the store and you can't find anybody to go get the stuff for you. And it stinks. All right. Well, we have, according to this thing, 16 people in the house, but only 12 have posted to get their names on the bot. So I'm going to read the names that have shown up on the bot, and the rest of you need to post something in the stream because we're going to do a Santa race and give away a prize. So the 13 people who are on the list so far are Archaeology Mikey, Daniel Lauren, Don the Metal Detective, Denmo, Edwin Smith, Jaji Music Man Coins, Mississippi Mary, Mr. Diggs, Always Glad for Clad, Pat Basso 3, Silver Bull 30, Lucky James Eller, The Other Side of the Boat, and William Noel. And somebody else just popped on, but I haven't. Oh, and Mike S. So if I did not read your name, you need to get your butt in gear. Oh my gosh, are you kidding, Mikey? Spray Can made you a cheeseburger silver pour? That's awesome. Oh, Tiffany Twisted is now on the list, and Tom Kingery. So we have 17 in the room, and we have 17 on the list. Yay, we did it. Shelly came in. That's our 17. So let me get these folks copied and we're going to run a Santa race. And as soon as I get the names copied in, I'll show you what you're going to be racing for. La 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 la. La di da di da. Yeah, I almost got myself in trouble last night, folks. You guys know I'm really watching my money because I had extra bills uh last month and this month. And I went over into Can Collectibles auction for a few minutes last night, but I had to get out of there real quick because I have a weakness for Indian head pennies. And one of the first things he started auctioning off was Indian head pennies. And I'm like, I got to get out of here because otherwise I'm going to spend money I do not have. One of the things that I got to credit Mr. Can for is if you have watched his channel, usually at the very beginning, he will sit there and play a resonator or a dobro or a guitar. And I have not played my guitars for over 2 years because of arthritis issues and just health issues in general. And I have actually dusted off one of my guitars. I am not a particularly good player, but inspired by I have brought one of my guitars out, and I discovered at least I still remember a few chords. And so I've been trying to work my way back into at least playing a little bit. And so there's a little thank you going out to Can for getting me inspired. All right. And Mikey, yes, I did shuffle everybody. So we got set up for a minute 30. There's 17 Santas out there. I just got to cut Rudy loose. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be giving away. All those pennies I was sorting through last night. I had a lot of extra wheat pennies once I checked all my albums. And so we have a little envelope here. These are all from the 1940s. And in this envelope is a 1940, a 1941, a 42, a 42D, a 42S, a 43 steel penny, a 44, a 45, a 46, and a 49D. So if you are missing some of the 40s Wheaties in your album, this will help you fill in some holes. And so without further ado, we're going to throw some coins in the back of Mr. Rudy's sleigh and see which one of you can catch up with him and get him out of there. Ready, set, go. Run, Rudy, run. Go. Go, Rudy. Come on, Rudy. Sometimes the music lags on the Santas. Boy, you guys are staying in a tight-knit little group today. Go, go. Run, run, Rudolph. Archaeology Mikey says, run, fat Santas. Hey, no bullying Santa. Oh, wait, I was doing it last night. Oh, my. See, that's the fun thing about this 12 days thing. You can only win one of the big prizes, but you can win every day on the smaller ones. So, hey, Lou's here. Hi, Indiana Tones. We'll get you in on the next Santa race. Oh, Jazzy was pulling out there in the front. We're down to 3 seconds. Who's it gonna be? It's Denmo for the win. Good job, Denmo. Picked you up some wheat pennies. All right, good job. Let me get a label on there. Oh, I gotta find my little book. I did find my missing little book that I've been keeping all of the records in of the winners. There it is. So we got that happen. He tripped your Santa, Edwin. Well, that certainly wasn't very nice of him, was it? Oh, well. Let me see here. Get to page 11. Oh, and if any, this is another announcement. If anyone sees K. Emanuel, Ida Herring was in the stream on day 8 and gave away a silver Lego. And Ida needs the mailing address for K. Emanuel to send that prize out. So if anyone sees K. Emanuel, they need to send their mailing address to Ida Herring's channel so they can get that silver Lego, which was a really, really cool prize. So anyway, yeah, Ida mentioned that to me this morning, that she needed the address on that one so she could get that sent out. So yeah, I kind of looked around a little bit today and did not happen to cross paths with K. Emanuel. So Mississippi Mary says, just give Ida my address. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that prize. That was a pretty cool prize. Reason I said uh-oh is I clicked the wrong button. I do that sometimes. Hang on, let me get this stuff written down, and then we will do one more Santa while we're in here. Yeah, that was a really cool Lego. That was awesome. I had never seen anything like that. And what I thought was really neat about it is she said that they do actually stack and click together like the regular plastic ones do. And I thought, boy, that would be something cool to collect, would be the silver Legos, because you can hook them together like that. And I thought, man, that's neat. All right, we're up to 19 people, so I got to go back and recopy the list, assuming that the other 2 have posted. Okay, somebody's missing because there's only 18 on the list. So I'm going to go down the list one more time and copy it, and we'll set up another Santa race, and I'll pick out another prize. I got a little behind today because I had a lot of medical calls and just all kinds of stuff, and I did another stream sorting through more coins, so I kind of let time get away from me and didn't get all of my please send win to Tiffany. Well, that's really nice of you, Dan. Let me Now I got to change what I wrote in the book, but that's okay. I like TF. Okay. Alrighty. I'll have to make sure I change it on the envelope because I can't reach the envelope right now. But yeah, that was cool. Won't step on those in the dark. Yeah, I don't like stepping on Legos. Back when I was a kid, it wasn't Legos that we had to worry about the parents stepping on. It was the pieces parts from Mr. Potato Head. That and Jax. The two toys, my dad, if he found them on the floor, they were going in the trash. There was no question they were going in la garbage because those things would cause some serious pain. Okay. Uh, one person is not on the comment, and I think I know who it is. I'm pretty sure. Yep, now we've equaled out. It's my favorite guy, the telephone guy. Woohoo! I used to work for the telephone company. I was a directory assistance operator. That's one of those jobs that doesn't really exist anymore. Uh, but yeah, I worked for the phone company. My sister-in-law worked for the phone company. My brother still works for a phone company. He actually has multiple uh, patents that he holds, almost all of which are involved with cell phone towers or the actual operation of cell phones. So basically, we wouldn't have all of this stuff like we've got if it wasn't for my brother. It makes me mad when I hear people making remarks about boomers and we don't know. We created most of the stuff that the younger people use now. So we know. We created electric guitars, we created rock and roll, we created cell phones, we created computers, microwaves, so much stuff. You worked for Bell South, Dawn? I worked for Southern Bell. And so did my sister-in-law. My brother worked for Southern Bell. Then he worked for two or three other ones, and he still actually works for AT&T. He's retired, but he does do periodic projects for them. But oh yeah, my aunt also worked for a phone company up in the Midwest, and then she owned an answering service, and I also worked for several of those. So yeah, I was a telephone lady. Uh, so there's Sheena. Hi, Sheena. Okay, let me check. Now it says there's 22. I get yakking and okay, there's 22 in the room. There's only 20 on the list. So I'm going to run down the list, say hi to everybody. And if I don't say hi to you, you need to post in the stream. And then I'm going to copy those and we're going to do one more Santa race before we switch over to a different kind of giveaway. So, oh, we're up to 21. That's good. Okay, Archaeology Mikey, Daniel Lauren, Don the Metal Detective, Denmo, Edwin Smith, Elton Jones, Indiana Tones. I was watching your video earlier, Lou. Jaji Music Man, Mike S., Mary, Mississippi Mary, Mr. Diggs, Pat Bass 03, Sheena Smith, Shelly Lauren, Silverbolt 30, Lucky James Eller, Other Side of the Boat, The Telephone Guy, Tiffany Twisted, Tom Kingery, and William Knoll. If I did not say your name, you got about 30 seconds to get your name on the list because I am doing my copy and pasting right now. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to be giving away. I will have to take one name off of there, and that's, I'm actually gonna leave Tiffany on because technically the prize was given to her, so I'm taking Denmo off because Denmo was the one that actually won. So there you go. And this is a very similar prize, so that's what we're going to do. If anybody has a problem with that, let me know. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button. Let's try this again. And flip me over here to back to the erasing of the large-sized Santas. Is that politically correct to call them large-sized Santas? I don't know. It could be. It could be. All right, let's go paste in some namers. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave Denmo in because Den was nice enough to give his prize away. So I'm going to do that. I got 21 folks in there and 21 folks in there. How about that? Everything's matching up. The stars have aligned. Oops. Let's start over. Get my minute and 30 seconds programmed in. Set it. Can't set it and forget it, though, like they do on the infomercials, because I got to shuffle y'all around just a tad. Break up some of those pushing and shoving groups. All righty. Now, I'm going to do, I haven't got the packet made up, but I'm going to do another packet just like what I just did, except it's going to be 1950s wheat pennies. I have so many wheat pennies that I had duplicates of, so I'm going to make a 1950s packet, and I'll do that after the stream because I just didn't have time. I got wrapped up in all my other zippity doo-dah things. So anyway, that's what you're going to win, is a bag full of 50s wheat pennies. You don't see you. Okay, Scott, let me look real quick. I hate having to go back because this thing makes me put everybody back in. But let me see. Yeah, once I get them in there, it makes me do the whole thing over again. That's the one thing I do not like about it. But I'm using the free version. I did not want to pay $12 for 12 days. So I'm cheap that way. Edit the names. All right. No, you are not in there. So let me get you in there, Scott. I am so sorry. You may have come in right after or posted right after I did the copy and paste. So we got you there now. All is well. Put the timer back on. And hit the shuffle. And then I'm going to turn Rudy loose. And see what kind of trouble Mike the Greek. Alrighty, I don't know if you're in there or not, Mike. I don't think so. But thank you for the support. I do appreciate that. And this button here. And I'm going to shuffle them again because I can't remember if I did. So everybody will be really mixed up and confused. And I almost hit the wrong button. I did hit the wrong button. Son of a biscuit. Get off of my screen. There we go. All right, let's go, Rudy. Let's see who's going to get those. What is going on? I did not hit that. It just took my race away from me. Well, fiddle-dee-dee, now I can put Mike the Greek in there because I got to do it all over again. I don't know what, today has not been a good computer day. My internet went out right in the middle of a live stream earlier and it would not come back. And finally it came back, but I had lost all my people. Yeah, it was off for a while. We think the snow plow took it out because the way they have this building wired is kind of strange. All right, set it again. Hopefully I'll be able to give these pennies away this time. And let's mix them up. All right, let's fire up Rudy's sleigh. There we go. We got him now. Woohoo! Ride, Rudolph! Go! Oops, I didn't get Jeff C in. Sorry, Jeff. I reset that thing about 4 times. I just wasn't on it. Well, we're at the 1 minute mark. We're at the 30-second mark. They're still going. Run, Forrest, run! See, I got the envelope here. I just don't have the pennies in it yet, but they will get in there. Dawn says her Santa's running backwards. Let's see who's going to sneak out there. It's Pat Bassel. Went fishing for some 50s and got them. Woohoo! Good job, Pat. Pat has won so much stuff this week. I may have to put that stuff in a box. I'm telling you, Pat has been cleaning house. That's what happens when you come back every day. You get to win mass quantities. And that's exactly what has been happening. Ta-da! Come on. Get off my screen. There I am. Golly, Miss Molly. All right. So put that. Oh, I got to write that in the book. Oops. All right. Set that right there with the 50s Wheaties so I remember to fill her up. And he grabbed me a little drink of my lemonade. All right. Now it's time for one. Hey, new Miss Maniac. it's time for one of our favorite games here. Sometimes it goes quickly, sometimes it drags on. It's time for cats and dogs. Those who have not played in our cats and dogs before, we have 2 decks of cards in U.S. Mint bag. There's a deck of doggies, and there's a deck of kitties. I will be using the Nightbot to pick the name of an individual who will get to choose a cat or a dog. Now, after you pick that, I get to reach into the bag and pick up, and whatever I pick, if it matches what you chose, you win the prize. If it does not match what you chose, we pick another name until we find somebody that can pull the right critter out of the box. Yeah. Having a little dental issue. So, the prize in tonight's cat and dog is a little Canadian package, and I'm going to bring the microscope up here so you can see what these are, because one of them's really cool, but I got 2 of them, so I'm going to share. Alrighty, let's get the scope. Let's scope this out. Okay, the first thing is, actually, this one is not Canadian. This one is, what have I got here? Republic. I can't even tell what that says. Oh, yeah, this is that one from Uruguay. This is a 1994 centésimos, which 20 cents, from Uruguay. And the other one is from Canada, and it's really cool. It's one of the painted Canadian toonies. And that's the side with Le Queen on it. She's got a little scratch on her, but the other side's so cool you won't care. Check it out. Oops, turn it around, Suze. That's the anniversary edition. How about that? Painted. That's the way they come. And they're, you know, it's not somebody sitting in their house painting them. That's the way they are minted. So that is the prize for cats and dogs tonight. So let me get over here and start picking some names. See how long it takes to find somebody that can pick the right critter out. See who lets the dogs out and get rid of that Santa race. We're done with them for now. Santa will be back tomorrow night. Okay, let's bring up the Nightbot list. Alrighty, now according to StreamYard, there's 20 of you guys, 22 of you guys hanging out. And I'm going to have to, because the Nightbot periodically resets itself, I've got to have everybody post again. So if you want an opportunity to win the toonie and the Uruguay coin, Throw yourself into the stream. Don't drown yourself. Just throw yourself into the stream. And then we will, while we're getting ready for that, we're going to shake these up really, really good. And while I do that, I'm going to remind everyone who has been asking about the purchase of these bags. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in my stream, I will be selling the nickel and penny ones that I have left, and we will be auctioning the $1 bag because there's only one of those and they're pretty rare. These go to benefit a local cat rescue called the Feline Funny Farm. The lady that runs it found them in a barn, and she is not a coin person. She had no idea they had any value, and I've raised a couple $100 for them so far by presenting these bags to the coin community. So we're going to finish those up tomorrow night during the 12th night, and hopefully raise some money to take care of the kitties out there. There are approximately 20 cats there right now. Some of them are completely feral. Some of them are what are semi-feral or community cats, but they are outdoor cats. And then there are 7 or 8 that are inside who are being domesticated. They were born out there, and so they're being domesticated so they can be adopted out, but they're gonna all have to have shots and neutering, and of course they have to eat, and the ones outdoors. James, what are you doing? Anyway, so that's what's going on with the bags. Somehow my Nightbot got closed again. I don't know what is going on. Nightbot does not want to stay running. So let me try and open it for like the 3rd time. Like I said, we've been having some strange computer stuff happening. Get me back into Nightbot, and then I'm going to have to make everybody post again, and that just stinks. I hate that. Oh, come on, guys. Giving me a real hard time. Earlier, it was the crazy Russians. All right. I need everybody to pick up and post again. I am so sorry. Yeah, those of you who haven't been here for the last couple of days, you also have missed out on the invasion of the crazy porno people who they really been keeping some of my mods busy. Just trying to keep them out of here. It's insane. Absolutely insane how many of them have shown up in the last couple of days. I don't know why, but boy, we've been getting hit heavy with them. What are you doing, James? Have you lost your mind? Oh, okay. 23 people in the house. Only 14 have posted in the streams since I had to reboot the Nightbot. So I'm going to read these 14 names, and if you're not one of them, you need to get busy. Daniel Lauren, Dawn the Metal Detector, Edwin Smith, Elton Jones, Furry Plants and Coins. There's a new one. Hi. Jaji Music Man, Jeff C., Mississippi Mary, Mr. Diggs, Don the Metal Detective, Archaeology Mikey, Pat, I got to pull you out because you just won. Scott Teskey, James Eller, Numismatic, Tom Kingery, and William Knoll. If I did not read your name, you need to post something to get on the list. Oh my gosh, Jeff C. Yeah, that is a really bad thing. Cats love to crawl up and get in the warm of an engine compartment. Even though I don't see a lot of cats around here, whenever I go out to the rescue or I go anywhere where I think there might possibly be a cat that would crawl up in there, I bang on my hood and look up under my bumper because I have found kitties hiding up under there before. Yep, they will do that in the winter, especially if you're somewhere where there's a lot of snow. They will crawl up in there looking for a warm place to sleep, and bad things can happen. So yeah, you got to be real careful about that with kitties. Okay, it says 22 in the stream. Nightbot only seeing 15 of you. So where are the rest of my people? I'm going to go down this list one more time, and if you don't post something in the stream, you snooze, you lose. Archaeology Mikey, Daniel Lauren, Don the Metal Detective, Edwin Smith, Elton Jones, Furry Plants and Coins, Jaji Music Man, Jeff C., Mississippi Mary Detecting, Mr. Diggs, Pat, I had to take off because he just won, Scott Teskey, Shelley Lauren, Lucky James Eller. It just jumped and my eyes didn't jump with it. Numismatic, Tom Kingery, and William Knoll. So I'm up to somebody else I think got in there. I'm up to 17. Brittany. Hi, Britt. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. And I cannot believe this thing. It just reset itself again. I may have to find another way to do this giveaway if this thing does not stop. I think it's something with the Nightbot because everything else is working. But it's wanting everybody to post again. It's making me crazy. All right, we're going to give it one more shot. You got 3 minutes to put something in there. And I'm going to shuffle these cards up. And, oh yeah, I guess I could show you what you're going to win. Again, since so many different people came in, it's the painted Canadian toonie and the 20 centim. God, I can't talk tonight. Centísimos from Uruguay. I'll get it out there in a minute, folks. I swear, I'm having all kinds of weirdness. Oh, and by the way, all of you who have won tonight will also be getting one of these 2010 uncirculated shield pennies. I did not search the roll. I got a whole roll of them from Handy Andy 73.6. So everyone who has won so far, which is Tiffany Twisted and Pat Bass 03, and whoever else wins tonight will also be getting one of those in their packet. And I forgot about those. So put those over there. Okay, we're back up to 17 on the list and 21 in the room. So you got maybe another minute to get your name on there. And then I'm going to click it before the thing has a chance to go stupid on me again. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know why it's doing that. It keeps closing that tab, and every time it closes that tab, it makes me start it all over again. Okay, here's who's on the list now. Archaeology Mikey, Brittany, Daniel, Dawn, Edwin, Elton, Furry, Jaji, Jeff, Mississippi Mary, Mr. Diggs, Scott Teskey, Shelley Lauren, Lucky James Eller, Numismatic, Tom Kingery, and William Noel. If I did not say your name, try it again. Ooh, I want some of that rigatoni. I want that rigatoni. Alrighty. Got 30 seconds left to get on the list. If I did not read your name off a minute ago, you're not there. Shake them up, baby. Shake them up. Them cats and dogs all fussing and fighting in there. Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it, Jeff? I'm like, yeah, I could use some of that rigatoni. That sounds great. Okay, let's try this. Please don't throw me out. I don't know why it's been doing that. I don't usually have problems with the bot like that, but it's given me fits tonight. Yeah, I'm in Virginia, just barely. I'm at the Virginia-North Carolina border. I'm about 20 miles from a town called Mount Airy, North Carolina. Now, that probably doesn't mean anything to most of you, but Mount Airy was the hometown of Andy Griffith, and it is the town upon which Mayberry was designed. Everything around Mount Airy is like Aunt Bees and Barneys and Andys, and it's a wonderful place to visit. The Andy Griffith Museum is there, and it's like stepping back in time. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm getting ready to hit this button, and whoever's name I pull gets to choose cat or dog. If they select the same thing that I pull out of the sack, they will win the prize. If they pick the wrong critter, we pull another name until we get somebody that picks the right animal. So, without further ado, oh, Sandy got in. Hi, Sandy. And Mike, let me make sure Mike's on there. Yep, Mike's on there. All right, good job. I think we're good. Let's see who's going to get the first shot here. Sandy got here just in time again. The other night you almost left. All right, Sandy, cat or dog? Cat or dog? Cat or dog? Get them all mixed up real good. All right, I'm just waiting for Sandy to tell me cat or dog. Oops, I got the bag backwards. Let's get her turned around here. Dog, she says. All right, get down in there. See if somebody lets the dogs out. Uh-oh. That's not a dog. Gotta pick somebody else. Sorry, Sandy. She did win the other night, though, so she won't be going home from the game with nothing. William Noel. Cat or dog? Cat or dog, William? Cat or dog? I mean, there's only two choices. He says dog. All right. Da da da! William is a winner or a wiener. It's a wiener dog. Woohoo! Good job, William. Didn't make me work too hard tonight. All right, let's get that written down. So William's getting the toonie, the Uruguay coin, and an uncirculated 2020 shield penny, which may or may not have an error on it and be worth something. So let me get that marked on the envelope, put over there, written down in the book. Got two more to go tonight. One of them, we're just going to spin the wheel and give away a couple of odds and ends. I don't know what that is. I find things in the box and I don't know how they got in here or what they are. That's funny. All right, I think that's what I was looking for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting thing. This was actually punched out of a silver coin, and it's basically what they call a love token. It's very small, but it's very cool, and it is silver. I'm going to try and pull it up here with the microscope because it really is too delicate to really show up on the camera. But it's a love token punched out of a coin in the shape of a little heart. And it is silver. So you're going to be getting the love token and a 2007 penny that I think there might be some error or something on it, and that's why it was. I mean, like, look at around the edge of that. That doesn't look right. But anyway, yeah, it's a strange looking 2007. It's like it's chopped off up here. If you look at the In God We Trust, the rim on this one is a little snafu'd. So I have no idea what it's worth, but that's the two prizes. And this one we are, oops, there I are. How about that? Every once in a while I actually do hit the right button. I'm gonna just do a wheel deal. And we are going to pick the 11th person that I hit on the wheel because this is day 11. So I'm going to go back over here to the Nightbot. I'm going to copy all these names and move them over, with the exception of those who have already won a prize tonight. So, edit the choices. This is day 11. Oops. My eyes are starting to get a little tired today. I do have my surgery coming up. Hopefully next month. They're going to be examining my eyes on the 10th and letting me know when all the important stuff is going to be happening. I think I got everybody off that's not eligible, except for Pat and Sandy. No, Pat. Sandy did not make the cut, so that one's good. All right. Remove choice after it's landed on. Let's put the wheel up here on the screen. And I'm getting a little faster at doing this stuff. All righty. We're going to start knocking some people off. Got to count to 11 on this one. Let me make sure it's up there. Yep. All right. We're up there. And first person out of the running is Mr. Diggs. I'm sorry, Diggy. Maybe tomorrow or maybe later on the big package. Number 2 off the wheel is Mikey. You didn't get to win tonight, Mikey. Third out the door on this giveaway. New Miss Maniac. Bye-bye. Number 4. The not so lucky James Eller. Number 5. Daniel Larn. Number 6. Edwin. Number 7. Sorry, Furry. Number 8. Bye, Mike. Don't leave yet, though, you guys. I still got the big prize to give away for tonight. Number 9. Number 9. Bye, Shelley. Number 10. Sandy Johnson. And whoever I click now is going to win the love token and the messed up penny. The winner is Mississippi Mary Detecting. Congratulations, Mississippi Mary. You got yourself a love token. It's really neat. It's small, but it's really cool because there is part of the coin on there. I can't tell what kind of coin it is, but it looks like it's a really old one. And it doesn't look like it's US. So, yeah, we're getting down to the wire on the big ones. I'll be explaining that, which ones are left here in just a minute. I just got to make sure I get everybody written down, since M3 decided to rearrange the packages for me the other night. I've had to be real careful. All right. Now we're gonna move on to the big one. Scott says if he wins package number 2. Yeah, Mary's around somewhere. She kind of pops in and out sometimes, but I know she's here, so and she was here within the time frame that I put the things on the wheel, and that's kind of how I do that. Is if they were in here, they were in here within the 15-minute time frame. So, all right, now we're going for the box. If you have already won a box, you can't win another one because these are the larger prizes. The boxes that are still available, because I made 15, so there would be extras, so the last people wouldn't get down to 1. The numbers that are left are 2, 4, 8, 14, and 15. Now, some of these have metal detecting prizes in them. And if you are not a detectorist, I will swap what's in there out for a coin prize instead. So I'm going to do this real easy. I'm going to use the Nightbot, which will be anybody who has posted in the last 15 minutes. So that will include people like Scott, who were here and just had to leave just now. So I'm just going to hit the button real quick, and I got to go through and take out the people that have won so far on the boxes. So I got to take out Tom. I got to put William back in. Lucky James Eller has already won. Sandy Johnson has already won. I'm just going through here real quick, as fast as I can anyway. Jeff C. has already won one of the bigger prizes. Edwin Smith, yeah, Edwin Smith has. Come on, get off of there, Edwin. Mississippi Mary has already won one of the big ones. And the rest of them are not in here right now, I don't believe. But I have a list in case I do hit one of them. I will just let you know that they have been disqualified because I already won. So let's see who's going to get this one. And it's Archaeology Mikey. Okay, Mikey. 2, 4, 8, 14, or 15. Pick your poison. 2, 4, 8, 14, or 15. Double rigged. Now, actually, Mikey has not been winning at all. He usually is right on it, but he has not been winning much of anything this year. Last year he was cleaning up, but okay, number 2. I'm going to look in here because I want to see if it's, oh, this is definitely a coin box. So, and there's a couple things in here he will probably give to his mother. Some earrings that were donated by Spray Can. They're little tiny earrings and they kind of look like coins. I don't know that they're supposed to look like coins, but they do look like coins. And then we have a handcrafted Christmas ornament from my Oh Susie Q jewelry and decor. We have one of those 2010 uncirculated shield pitties. And we have a United States Liberty coin. Whoa, which just fell out of the box. Fortunately, it's packaged. It is uncirculated. Let me put that under the scope. It has all of its documentation, and it's in its little box. And like I said, it's encased in plastic, so fortunately I don't think I did any harm when I dropped it, but there she is. And let's flip it over. And on the other side are the people looking at the Statue of Liberty. And this is an uncirculated $50. It was, my eyes are blurring. It weighs 36 troy ounces, and it is made of copper and nickel, so it is not silver, but it's very pretty. And it was minted in Denver. And like I said, it has its original box and all of its little paperworks. So this actually goes inside this, like so, and back in its pretty little velvet lined box. So that's what Mr. Mikey won tonight. That will go in your typeset. Cool. Excellent. So find an envelope for Mikey and put this box away. I think I'll just put it all back in the box and just write his name on the tag. That'd be easier than me digging around trying to find an envelope right now. And by closing the box back up, M3 the Wonder Cat can't get in there and make a problem. The reason I said that about Mikey's mom and the earrings is she is a customer on my jewelry channel. So, yeah. She's got a few pair of earrings that I made, mostly ones with kitty cats on them. So let me get that written down in the book. And I believe we have box number 2. I believe that is it for tonight. Now, there's going to be a lot of stuff tomorrow night starting at 7. 7 o'clock used to be my metal detecting show, and it will be again. But for this purpose, it's going to be the 12th night, which is kind of the culmination of the 12 Days of Christmas celebration as far as the official 12 days. Then the next day is the Epiphany, and everything that's left over is going to be given away on Thursday. But there's going to be a bunch of stuff given away tomorrow. Plus, we're going to be selling the mint bags and auctioning off the dollar mint bag to raise the money for the cat rescue. Um, there's going to be a lot happening at 7 o'clock, starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So, um, y'all please make sure to let everybody know. Absolutely, we can raid digging with Deej. I'm going to tell you what, the whole time I was sick, and I mean, I was in intensive care. I didn't know what the heck was going on. And Deej was the one that was keeping the truth out there, because there were people saying that I had passed away. There were people saying that the fundraiser that was held for me was bogus and that I wasn't really sick. And my Deej up in Michigan, she was keeping everybody truly informed, and also talking to me and encouraging me when I had to learn how to walk all over again, and encouraged me because I was just going to shut my channel down. And Deej was like, no, 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 that's not how we're going to handle this. So, absolutely, let's go see Deej. I thank every one of you. If you haven't hit the like and the subscribe, you need to do that before you head out of here. Make sure you got your notifications set so you can remember to show up tomorrow night and the next day, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff. So I'll see y'all over at the Deej house. Bye.